Okay, I think it's recording. Yep. So in this video I'm gonna talk about why 6 gigabytes of VRAM may not be enough for the future. Always I'm talking about 1080p. Okay. Now you're saying, what the fuck? The majority of games use 3 to 4 gigs on Ultra. You are saying. But I will say that there are many unoptimized games out there, like Rust. Yep, my friends, Rust consumes a heck of VRAM. 6.9 gigabytes of VRAM for the beautiful preset. And I tweaked a little bit, so it's not quite the beautiful, it's something less, but that's too much. I don't blame AMD or Nvidia here because it's not their fault, but the developers of Rust. Something like memory leak, I can't figure out why. But I can only recommend you that if you're going to buy an RX 580 or a GTX 1060. Okay, what the fuck? Here. Red GTX 1060. Make sure you buy the largest amount of VRAM. Because if you don't, you will have problems in the future. Now you're saying, dude, you said that 6 GB are enough. Now you're saying other things. What the fuck? So, a good reason to buy an RX 580 is the VRAM. The 8 gigs are future-proof. We can all agree with that. It's more future-proof than the 1066, and for sure, it's 2K ready. And 4K. With some grain of salt, okay? But for 2K, it's pretty good. Now you're gonna say, hey, the RX 580 isn't for 2K. It's not that great. It's very good, but not that great. The sweet spot is 1080p. And we all know that 1080p consumes a little bit of VRAM. So, dude, we have 2018. 8 gigs. Many games consumes 4, 5, and 6. Like Doom on... Okay, no Doom, but other games with crazy graphics modes. Require 8 gigs of VRAM. So just buy the 8 gig, okay? And generally speaking, 8 gigs is not 6 gigs, well, 6 gigs is not a deal breaker, okay? GCN, for example, has problems. I have made 2 videos explaining what the fuck is going on. Watch them. So there are many factors to consider about when we are shopping a graphics card, because more VRAM doesn't necessarily mean more performance, okay? If you need more VRAM than you have, then you will have less performance. If you had more, okay, with VRAM. So if you need it, it's good. It's very good. If you don't, for example, you have GTX 1030. There is no freaking reason to put 8 gigs of VRAM. No freaking reason. Because GTX, what the fuck? I'm sorry. Freaking Nvidia, RTX and stuff like that. Anyway, 8 gigs of VRAM is not a necessity, trust me. It, by 99.9% of cases, it won't consume more than 4 gigs of VRAM. 8 gigs are for crazy mods that the chip primarily can't handle, so there is no reason to put so much VRAM. I remember back in the day that the GTX 650 had in 1, 2 and 4 GB of VRAM versions. I chose the 2, and I think I did the right I did it right, because if I had picked the 1, I would have many problems with games like Grand Theft Auto V, and most of the games would have problems with 1. Most of the games. 1 gig would bottleneck the chip, but 2 is another story. 2 is a very good combination with the 650, and I would say the perfect one. 4, come on. Okay, I have to stop. 4 gigs in 2018 are more than the GTX 1063 GB version. Can you believe that? Come on, Nvidia. Please admit that GTX 1060 with 3 GB VRAM is a freaking mistake. Please. Check this. No. Never. It's a freaking mistake, please. Okay, I have to stop. You got the idea.